Hanging out with 18-year-old Spencer Burley. He is a rookie in 305 sprint car competition. If the last name sounds familiar, Todd is his dad. Of course, he used to race here weekly. Hasn't been here since 2014. And of course, his aunt is here, Cheryl. She sells 50-50 tickets. So him and his family have grown up around the Spencer. How are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So we've had a long journey to get here, and you're only 18. When did you start, and what did you start in?
So I was like 6 or 7 when I started racing flat track, and did that till I was 11 or 12, and then started racing motocross pretty intensely till I was 17. And last year when Steve got hurt, he gave me this opportunity that was pretty good. I couldn't turn down, so put motocross on the back burner for a while, and now we're doing this full time.
Okay, so we haven't raced motocross since we got in this?
No, I finished out the season last year, and I've done one so far this year.
Okay.
But we're just so busy with this that we can't find much time to race it.
I see. And flat track, this is, sideways ovals pretty much, right?
Well, the one in Medina is a TT. So,
okay.
So it's got one right turn and it's got 4 left turns.
And it's jumps too? I know some TTs do have jumps.
No. It's got hills, but it's no jumps.
Okay, but there are the more traditional flat track ovals that we think about?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the guys are sideways all the way around, right?
No.
No?
Well, in Medina, yeah, but a lot of them, they're like clay tracks, so you try and keep them straight as possible.
Okay, so not like the ice racing I've seen from Russia or something, because that's a whole different deal, right?
Yeah, straight and just like these. You gotta keep them as straight as possible so you're driving forward the whole time.
Yeah, little tiny tires and all that stuff. So what did that help you at all when you got into this?
No, it's completely different, because motocross, you can, if you gotta go faster, you can just will yourself. Or this, it's a lot of finesse and you gotta hit your marks.
I see.
So you can't really, when you start over driving the car, you'll just go backwards. So you gotta stay cool and calm and just hit your marks, really.
Okay. And that's, the flat track isn't that way to some degree?
Oh, no, it is for sure.
Okay.
You gotta read the track, because Medina is a cushion track, so it's like little cinders. So you gotta stay up on the cushion to maintain momentum, and that's where all the bite is, up on the cushions.
Okay, so motocross is that much different than what you were doing before. Of course, very physically demanding. Have we had any injuries?
2 collarbones, a leg,
really?
And a foot.
Oh, really? So we got 5?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because most people that do motocross, when they get out, it's usually an injury. But you probably like this then, because I don't imagine, well, not many people get into sprint car racing because it's safer, right? I mean,
no, it's not if you're going to crash, it's when you're going to crash in these things. So it's a given, and we know that. We're all right with that.
Okay. How are we doing?
Good. We've only bent 1 front axle, so
wow,
ain't bad.
That's pretty good. We haven't cut any tires down or anything like that with contact, or?
Yeah, I've got 1 flat, and we're racing down in Bridgeport last year. I tagged the wall coming out of 2 and destroyed a right rear tire.
Okay.
Wheel and tire.
Okay. What's the plan moving forward right now, today?
So Steve's son, William, has a 360. We're going to try racing that.
Really?
Some more. So next week we got a full schedule. We got Canandaigua, Ransomville, Canandaigua, Weedsport. So
we're going to do some of those ESS races then?
Yep.
Okay. Is that where you'd like to be?
Eventually, yeah. We'd like to try and run full-time 360 and full-time 305.
Okay. Might we still do motocross here and there? Or do you think we might be winding down?
It's hard to say, really. Just time will tell. It's nice because it keeps you in shape.
Yes.
So and
you have to be in shape to even think about doing it. So, or you don't finish, right?
Yeah, it makes it a lot harder.
I would imagine. You graduated. Congratulations. Where did you graduate high school from?
I graduated from Hilton. Had about 400 kids in my class.
Wow.
It's a decent amount of kids, that's for sure.
I had no idea that it was that big of a school district, that they would have 400 kids. So here, I'm going to do something real quick. There's Steve Glover, by the way. I got him when he wasn't looking down. See, I got you on camera, Steve. So I knew he would like that. So you like that too, right? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not going to show you the view she wanted me to get. There's different channels that handle that kind of stuff, and we're a PG channel, so we're not going to do that here. So, do you have any plans to continue your education or pick up a skill, or are we going to race?
Yeah, just starting work in excavation. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
run heavy equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's a good life. You can make darn good money doing that,
Yeah,
can't you?
That's the plan, hopefully. So.
Yeah, I know people that can run every piece of equipment there is, and they don't have to look for work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Once you get get hooked up good with some people, and then it's just one hand washes the other kind of thing.
Yeah. And you're not going to get laid off. You're going to have lots of work. I'm curious, because I met a girl years ago who ran heavy equipment when she was a kid, and she thought the hand-eye foot coordination helped her race. Is there any carryover to the other way, going from what you were doing into running heavy equipment? Maybe even a little?
Maybe.
Maybe?
It's more muscle memory, really. Just memorizing what everything does, and then after enough hours, it just comes natural.
Gotcha. Okay, I appreciate the honest answer there. So, I know you mentioned Mr. Glover here in E-Lab. Anybody else you want to say thanks to?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to John and Linda, Mohawk Northeast, Pete Morgantini, Ed's Garage, Moose Juice, and Matskins, and all my family back at home.
Good to finally meet you, and I saw you last week. You were running pretty good, so hopefully we'll get a chance to chat with you down in Victory Lane before the season's over.
Sounds good.
Spencer Burley, ready to have some fun. Grew up around this, you know the Burley name, so he is hoping to make a name for himself here this coming season.